Yeah? If you're sharp enough in your inner seeing, you will notice that you create the program yourself on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you're doing this. You take the position of the programmer who codes that in, and then you change your position. You forget you're the programmer. You become the one who's programmed. But you will not be able to see this yet. You can start recognizing it only after the step where the witness collapses and you really develop that distance completely with the body mind, and then you start really seeing, oh, this is the way it's happening. Yeah? For example, I give you a clue. Let's create a story. This is Mullah Nasruddin. Before going to bed, he had an argument with his wife. His wife said, "You have not sold the donkey is getting old. Once he becomes too old, we will not get enough money for him. You have to go to the market and sell the donkey." And Mullah is like procrastinating. Oh yeah, I will do it. I will go next week. So she's having this fight one day that you have been procrastinating a lot and I am not going to take this anymore. Yeah? So he has this fight and he decides, I'm not going to bother about her. She's all the time bickering, and he goes to bed. Yeah? So Mullah Nasruddin, sleeping in bed, still has the same thoughts. What his wife told him, we will not get enough money. I have to get a lot of money. So there is something called the craving that has got deposited from the waking world. From the waking time, he goes to sleep with this. This craving is deposited somewhere. That is the moment you are programming yourself. You don't even know you have programmed yourself. Whenever you became the body-mind and got consumed, Mullah became the body-mind, got consumed and got lost in that, oh, I have to bring home this money. My wife will otherwise fight with me. I really need to get money for the donkey. The money. Program. This is when the program happened. Do you get it? Even if he's learnt Advaita, he's learned to become a witness, but in that moment of becoming consumed with the body-mind, the programming happened. Yes. So this is programmer, this is programmed. Programmer, programmed. Yeah. You will start seeing this. This is not theory. I'm telling you something that I can see. You will not find it in any book. You have to see it. See it how? Not through these eyes. Inner seeing. Just recognize. Oh, see, this is how I got consumed. My wife fought with me about money. That was the thought that was going on. I became that body-mind, consumed with money, worried about the money, wanted the money, the greed for the money. And then I realized, oh no, I'm the witness. Why am I getting consumed? And then you took that step back. But in this much few seconds, the programming happened. Then Mullah goes to sleep, and in that programming, the manifestation of that situation happens. You will notice that that situation will come up, and whatever you had programmed, you will see it being manifested in your life. He's fighting with the person, no, you give me $4,000. The person is saying, no, I'll give you only 3,000. The donkey is old. And he actually sees the manifestation of what he had already programmed himself. Do you see this? We are constantly programming ourselves, and then we are observing the same program, and then we are blaming from where did this happen. Yeah. So this is at one level. The other level is a little higher, which you might be able to see later on, where you recognize that everything in this dream is the consciousness. Yeah. Suppose there are 10 characters here. There are 10 finite minds. Yeah? Instead of seeing them as body, mind, see them as circles. They are finite circles. Yeah? The consciousness is peeping out through that circle and seeing this dream. One consciousness, one single consciousness, sharing the different peepholes and experiencing the same dream. That same consciousness itself has certain thoughts, certain desires, certain feelings that come up. Some of them I say, Arey, this is not my thought. How did this arise to me? Doesn't this happen to you? Yes. Sometimes you're walking with your friend or partner and very quiet both of you are, and then both of you have the same thought and you share, oh, I had the same thought right now. How is this sharing of thoughts happening? Or how is this thought that is not mine coming to me? Oh, recognize it is not my personal thought. These individual circles or these individual finite minds, they do not think. A finite mind cannot think. It is the consciousness that knows, that sees, that understands correctly and understands wrongly also, no? Understanding is part of knowing. Do you understand this? The witness or the knower knows. When I know, I can understand or know correctly. I can know and understand wrongly. Yes? So the witness has that capacity. The consciousness has the capacity of the right understanding and the wrong understanding. The different finite minds, the circles that I'm telling you to imagine, or the people, those just dip into the consciousness and come up with that particular thought. The mind cannot think. Yes? Understanding or knowing happens at the consciousness's level. The mind just dips back into the consciousness and the thoughts arise. Thoughts arise from consciousness itself. Good thoughts, bad thoughts. Positive thoughts, negative thoughts. Sinful thoughts also and virtuous thoughts also. All these arise by the mind dipping back into the same consciousness, because this entire dream is one single dream, no? Is one single consciousness. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. There, the automatic release of these thoughts happens in the right understanding and the wrong understanding also. See it in its completeness. God is complete. Satan is not something that exists outside God. God and Satan are the same. The good and the bad are one and the same. It is all one consciousness. It is all one dream. Yeah? So the body-mind getting programmed is nothing but that particular circle's capacity to take in. Patrata. Why is the word patrata used? The capacity of that particular circle or that particular finite mind is that only. For example, I have studied medicine. So my patrata is to understand everything about the COVID pandemic in a jiffy. Somebody just says it and I get it. Yeah, somebody else has to ruffle his hair, scratch his brain, try to understand what is the meaning of first COVID, then pandemic, why is it called 19, and what about the previous 18? He has no idea. But somebody with a scientific background has the complete picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, patrita of one finite mind is different from the patrita of another finite mind. Similarly, patrita of a pure mind is different from the patrita of an evil mind. So the pure mind gets the thoughts of purity or the good thoughts that come up from consciousness. It is not the mind. It does not belong to the mind. The evil finite mind has the patrita of the evil thoughts that arise. Everything is part of the same consciousness, the same dream. Nothing is outside it. So the programming is happening at the level of the consciousness's understanding. This is a very cute way that Kabir has explained this in the Guru Granth Sahib. He calls God a thug, chor. Yeah, just give me a moment to remember how he says it. Very cute way he says it, that God is a thug. The God is a thug who has drugged all of us, and he's robbed the entire world. Yeah. Hari thug, jag ko thaguri lai. Thaguri lai. Yeah. Hari thug, jag ko thaguri lai. The Lord is a thug who has drugged all of us and robbed the entire world. Kahi Kabir, thug siyo maniya. Says Kabir, my mind is pleased because now it has recognized the thug. Yeah, why? Because till now the mind thought, oh, I am the bad person, I am evil, and kept labeling and then feeling guilty and beating myself up. Oh, now I've recognized, no, I am not wrong. It is that consciousness, that thug is doing this to me. He says, Gai thaguri, thagu pehchaniya. The effects of the drug have vanished. Yeah, he gave me a drug. It's thaguri, means the drug of the thug, basically. He gave me a drug, and that effects of the drug have now vanished. And now I have recognized the thug. Thug pehchaniya. I have recognized the real thug. And then it goes on that now that I've recognized the thug, now he cannot drug me anymore. Now I am awake. Now I have become one with him. Now we play the game together. Janam maran kat param gat paiya. All my birth and deaths have got cut away. Means they are no more. Because I don't get drugged, I don't think I'm the dream character anymore. Yeah? Param gat paiya, I have attained the supreme status now. And that's just a cute way of putting it. Consciousness is not a thug, but it's one way of seeing it. That now he cannot drug me anymore. So wake up from this nasha, the nasha of this world. What's the word for nasha in English?
Intoxication.
The intoxication of this waking dream world. You are intoxicated. So wake up, wake up.